Boom, Big H back again. Come on, man. 33 and that active. Hey, listen, this is Diaries from the Bed, man. Listen, I had an amazing session yesterday. Shout out to D-Wave. Had an amazing session. Obviously studio and that, and then went boxing, and that had to be like the first time in a long time that I've actually done like intense physical exercise. It just went to go and show how unfit I am and how my lifestyle I would say from like 19 up until this age now, I'm 27 now, from 19 till now, how my lifestyle has just made me so unfit. Because, you know, looking back when I was in school and stuff, I was just naturally quite fit, like, or at least I naturally had stamina. Do you know what I mean? But I don't even want, that's not even the point of this video. I'm just telling you I'm still in bed. I'm still recovering, but I need to go out for a jog now because I think I like this shit. I want to talk about positive affirmations and why I think I don't want to say it's complete bullshit, but it's bullshit. It's bullshit to a degree. I think sometimes you need to start from there. Sometimes you need to start by, especially if you are in a space of like constant negative thoughts, negative mindset. I mean, that my mind was in the dumps, probably still is, but we're working on that. There was a point in my life, especially in commentary, you can even probably look back at my older videos, the positive affirmations and stuff. I used to do all of that, pray, meditate, positive affirmations. And I'm not saying that it doesn't have its place or have like it doesn't do anything, because it did. I did feel more positive, but it wasn't sustainable, especially if you don't believe what you're saying. Even some of the negative talk that you say to yourself, you probably don't even believe it, but it's because you've been doing it for so long and it's actually integrated into who you are or how you perceive yourself, that you just start moving accordingly. Not to say that positive affirmations can't get you out of that and make you move accordingly, but it's not sustainable. What I have found for myself that has helped me kind of shift my negative thought patterns, and it's not even fully shifted, but I can feel the shift, is action more than anything. I feel like, I don't even want to say action, purpose and action. I feel like, for me personally, my mind can still say whatever it's saying, but I feel like now that I am on my purpose, now that I'm actually on my deen, there's certain shit that I've cut out, certain habits that I've cut out. And it's not to say that these habits, now that I've come out, that my days are magically healed and I'm magically back to, you know, it's not to say that, but it does help. It does help. But what has helped me even more than that is me just doing what I need to do. When my mind is saying, all right, cool, I need to go to the studio and do X, Y, Z, me actually going and doing it. And is literal evidence of your affirmation. Is every time I go to the studio and I make a song and the song comes out good, that is literal affirmation, positive affirmation, evidence, tangible evidence. Because when you're giving yourself positive affirmation for your by saying it and thinking it, it's quite intangible, because you have nothing to attach it to. You have nothing to say or to prove that it's like, yeah, what I'm saying or what I'm thinking is true, because look at the result. And sometimes you need results. Sometimes you need results, or at least for certain people. For myself, I know I do. So let's say I go to the studio and I make another banger, that is reinforcing what I think. I already think I'm the coldest. I already think I'm good at what I do. And every time I go to the studio and I lay down the vocals and my guy D-Wave does his thing and I hear it, it is reinforcing what I thought. Imagine if I thought I was the coldest, which I have for a long time. This is part of the reason why I was even down in the dumps. I would always think I'm the coldest, but I'll never go to the studio. I'll never put in that time. I'll never put in that work. Or if I did, it was very sporadically. I'll never put in that time. So everything that I'm saying is like, yeah, but I don't believe it. There's no evidence. There's no evidence. Do you know what I mean? Let's say, for example, let's say you have negative thoughts about your weight, about your size. If you keep giving yourself positive affirmation that, I'm beautiful the way that I am, and all of that. I mean, it might work short term, but you're not going to believe yourself because what you're saying in your head and then what you see in the mirror is two completely contradicting things, and you're going to believe what you see more than what you think. Now, let's say you was giving yourself positive affirmation. I'm good the way that I am, and then it leads you to take action or for you to be on your purpose, hit the gym or hit the diet thing, fasting, I don't know, whatever. And then you can see gradually on a daily basis, because you'll be telling yourself positive affirmations on a daily basis. On a daily basis, you can actually see little by little. First, it will start with how you feel, because you'll feel healthier first. And then you'll see the evidence on your body. When you see your body coming down slowly, and then you think to yourself, I like the way that I am, you will believe it more because you have something tangible to hold on to. Now, I say that positive affirmations, when you say it to yourself, it has its place because you need to start somewhere. Everything starts from a thought. So you do need to start somewhere. But that would only be so short-lived. I'm telling you this from my experience. It will be short-lived. You need whatever affirmation you're telling yourself, you need to do the corresponding action for your mind, for yourself to even believe that affirmation you're telling yourself. Because the negative affirmations that you'll be telling yourself is easily believable because the evidence is there. The evidence is there. Probably anxiety, probably depression, probably isolation, well, whatever. So the more you're saying these negative things to yourself, it's tangible. You can see it just off how you're moving. You can see it. But when you're doing all this positive affirmation shit and you're not doing the action that corresponds with it, you're not going to believe yourself. Your brain is not going to believe yourself. And that whole perpetual cycle continues. And trust me, I've been in this perpetual cycle for nearly a decade. This is fucking scary. I'm 27, bro. And I wouldn't say it's 19 that my mind started to... I would say 21, 20... Maybe like 22, 23. My final year of uni. When I broke the news to my mum that I'm leaving uni on my final year, which I low-key even regret. Like, I should have just pushed through, but it was from then onwards. So still nearly a decade. But I don't know what it is about this age 27. I don't know what it is about me about to turn 28 that I'm just like, you see, all these habits, nothing has changed. Do you know what I mean? Nothing has changed. So, boom. Now, for the past couple of weeks now that I've changed certain habits, I'm not going to speak too much because I have ops here. Okay, I don't want to say ops. I mean like certain co-workers that I don't want on my channel, but they're here. They there's certain habits I've cut out, and there's certain There's certain things that I've started doing, and now that I'm doing them, and then I think to myself, these positive affirmations, I actually believe myself. I do believe myself. So these days, anyways, um, that's why obviously now I'm reporting to you live and direct from the bed. Give me another hour or so in this bed because I need to go for a jog and then I need to go see my granddad. So yeah, but once I go on this jog, come back, refreshing myself and whatever. If I now think of positive affirmations for myself, it's going to be easier for me to believe myself because I put in that work, bro. You feel me?